Do you really control your life? What if I told you that every decision you've ever made, from the person you love to the job you chose, wasn't really your decision at all? That your life was already written before you were born, and you're just acting it out like an actor in a script you didn't write? Philosophers have argued about this for centuries. It's called the debate between free will and determinism, and today, we'll dive deep into one of the boldest voices in this debate, Friedrich Nietzsche, and why he believed most of us are lying to ourselves about freedom. Free will is the belief that you can genuinely choose your actions. Determinism says every choice is the inevitable result of causes that came before it. Your biology, your upbringing, your culture, even the moment you were born. Baruch Spinoza, the 17th century philosopher, once wrote, "Men believe themselves to be free because they are conscious of their actions, but ignorant of the causes by which they are determined." In other words, we feel free, but maybe that's just because we don't see the invisible chains pulling the strings. Friedrich Nietzsche didn't just question free will. He saw it as a dangerous illusion. To Nietzsche, free will was often a tool invented by religion and morality to blame and punish people. He called it a trick, a way to make people feel guilty for things that might not be neither in their control. But Nietzsche wasn't a pure determinist either. He believed in something else, will to power. The idea that life's deepest drive is not survival, not morality, but the raw urge to grow, dominate, and create yourself anew. For Nietzsche, the question wasn't, do you have free will? It was, can you take control of the forces that shaped you and use them to become who you truly are? In the 1980s, neuroscientist Benjamin Libet ran a famous experiment. He found that your brain shows activity, a readiness potential, milliseconds before you consciously decide to move your finger. The brain decides first, and you only realize afterward. For determinists, this was proof that choice is just an afterthought. Your conscious mind is...
To Sartre, denying your freedom was an act of bad faith, lying to yourself to avoid responsibility. This isn't just theory. If we believe in determinism too strongly, do we lose the moral right to blame criminals? If they couldn't have chosen otherwise, what does justice even mean? On the other hand, if we believe in absolute free will, do we ignore the powerful role of poverty, trauma, and genetics in shaping someone's actions? Nietzsche warned us not to fall for easy answers. His challenge was to rise above the forces shaping you, not pretend they don't exist, but to master them. So here's the uncomfortable question. Are you really in control? Or are you just telling yourself a comforting story? And if you are determined by forces beyond you, can you still take ownership of your life in the way Nietzsche envisioned, by turning necessity into strength? Think about it. Your answer could define how you see morality, responsibility, and even your own identity. Drop your thoughts below. I want to see if you're a believer in free will or a determinist. And if this video made you question reality, subscribe for more mind-bending philosophy here on Psyvolve.